Have you ever finished a meal without even tasting it? Or did you find yourself snacking mindlessly while watching TV? If so, you're not alone. Today, we're going to talk about mindful eating, a simple way to enjoy your food more and feel better after meals. Let's dive in. What is mindful eating? Mindful eating means paying full attention to your food while you eat. It's about slowing down, using all your senses, and noticing each bite. When we eat mindfully, we focus on how the food looks, smells, and tastes. We chew slowly and put our fork down between bites. We notice how full we feel as we eat and think about where our food came from. Mindful eating also means eating without distractions like TV or phones. This approach helps us enjoy food more and eat the right amount for our bodies. It's not about dieting or restricting foods. Instead, it's about being present and aware while we eat. Why try mindful eating? There are lots of good reasons to eat more mindfully. It helps us slow down and taste our food. We're more likely to stop eating when we're full. Mindful eating can reduce overeating and snacking out of boredom. It helps us make better food choices when we pay attention. It improves digestion and makes meals more satisfying and enjoyable. We feel more connected to our food and where it comes from. Research shows that mindful eating can help with weight management, reduce binge eating, and improve our relationship with food. It takes practice, but anyone can learn to eat more mindfully. How to eat mindfully? Simple steps. Ready to give mindful eating a try? Here are some easy ways to get started. First, sit down at a table. Avoid eating while standing, driving, or working. Remove distractions by turning off the TV and putting your phone away. Take a few deep breaths before eating to relax. Look at your food and notice the colors, shapes, and textures. Smell your food and breathe in the aroma. Take small bites and chew slowly. Put your fork down between bites. Try to identify all the flavors and textures. Check in with your hunger level as you eat. Stop when you feel satisfied, not overly full. Remember, you don't have to do all of these things at every meal. Even just picking one or two to focus on can make a difference. Mindful eating exercise. The raisin meditation. Let's try a fun mindful eating exercise together. All you need is one raisin, or any small piece of food. Ready? Here we go. Hold the raisin in your hand. Look at it closely. Notice its color, shape, and texture. Feel the raisin with your fingers. Is it smooth or wrinkly? Smell the raisin. What does it remind you of? Slowly put the raisin in your mouth, but don't chew yet. Move the raisin around with your tongue. How does it feel? Take one small bite. Notice the flavor and how it changes. Chew slowly and notice the texture changing. When you're ready, swallow the raisin. Sit quietly for a moment and notice how you feel. How was that? Did you notice anything new about the raisin? This exercise shows how much we can experience when we slow down and pay attention to our food. Mindful eating versus mindless eating. Let's compare mindful eating to mindless eating. Mindful eating involves eating slowly and paying attention. We notice flavors and textures. We stop when we feel satisfied. We choose foods that make us feel good and eat without distractions. Mindless eating, on the other hand, means eating quickly without tasting. We don't notice what or how much we eat. We eat until we're uncomfortably full. We choose foods without thinking and always eat while doing something else. We all eat mindlessly sometimes, and that's okay. The goal is to bring more awareness to our eating habits over time. Benefits of mindful eating. Eating mindfully can have lots of positive effects. It improves digestion because when we eat slowly and chew well, our bodies can digest food more easily. Mindful eating helps with weight management by helping us stop eating when we're full, which can prevent overeating. Taking time to enjoy meals can be relaxing and reduce stress. When we pay attention, we enjoy our food more and feel more satisfied after meals. Being mindful helps us choose foods that make us feel good. Mindful eating can help reduce guilt and anxiety around eating. We become more grateful for our food and where it comes from. Common challenges and solutions. Eating mindfully isn't always easy. Here are some common challenges and how to overcome them. If you don't have enough time, start with just one mindful bite per meal. Gradually increase as you can. If you always eat while watching TV, try eating one meal a day without screens. Make it a relaxing, screen-free time. If you feel awkward or self-conscious, Practice mindful eating alone until you feel more comfortable. If you forget to eat mindfully, set a reminder on your phone or put a note on your table. If it feels like too much work, remember that any small step towards mindfulness is valuable. You don't have to be perfect. Mindful eating for different meals. Let's look at how to practice mindful eating throughout the day. For breakfast, sit down to eat, even if just for a few minutes. Notice the smell of your coffee or tea. Pay attention to the different textures in your meal. At lunch, take a few deep breaths before eating. Eat away from your desk if possible. Chew slowly and put your fork down between bites. For dinner, set the table nicely, even if eating alone. Express gratitude for your food before eating. Talk about the flavors and where the food came from. When snacking, portion out snacks instead of eating from the bag. Sit down to enjoy your snack without distractions. Ask yourself if you're truly hungry before snacking. Mindful eating and emotions. Our emotions can have a big impact on how we eat. Here's how to be more mindful of the connection. Before eating, check in with how you're feeling. Are you stressed? Sad? Happy? Ask yourself if you're eating because of hunger or emotions. If you're eating for emotional reasons, that's okay. Just be aware of it. Notice if certain emotions lead to specific food cravings. Pay attention to how different foods make you feel emotionally. Practice self-compassion. Don't judge yourself for emotional eating. Find other ways to cope with emotions, like talking to a friend or taking a walk. Remember, food can be comforting, and that's not always bad. The goal is to be aware of the connection between our emotions and eating habits. Mindful eating in social situations. Eating with others can make mindful eating tricky. Here are some tips. Take a moment to appreciate the company and the shared meal. Don't feel pressure to eat at the same pace as others. Engage in conversation, but pause to focus on your food too. It's okay to leave food on your plate if you're full. If others comment on your eating habits, explain that you're trying to eat more mindfully. Remember that being present and enjoying the social aspect is part of mindful eating too. Mindful eating and food choices. Mindful eating isn't about restricting foods, but it can help us make more satisfying choices. Before eating, ask yourself what you want and what would make you feel good. Notice which foods give you energy and which make you feel sluggish. Pay attention to how different foods affect your mood. When grocery shopping, take time to look at and choose your foods. Try new foods mindfully, noticing all the flavors and textures. If you choose a treat, eat it slowly and really enjoy it without guilt. Think about where your food comes from and feel grateful for those who grew or prepared it. Mindful eating is a simple but powerful way to improve our relationship with food. By slowing down, paying attention, and enjoying our meals, we can eat the right amount for our bodies, enjoy our food more, make better food choices, improve digestion, reduce stress around eating, and feel more connected to our food. Remember, mindful eating is a practice. It takes time and patience. Start small, be kind to yourself, and notice the positive changes as they come. We hope this video has inspired you to try mindful eating. Let us know in the comments how it goes for you. And if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more wellness tips. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching, and here's to more mindful, enjoyable meals.